Hi, I'm Emily and welcome back to my channel. So today I have another St. Patrick's Day craft for you. I'm going to show you how to make the shirt that I'm wearing right now. I'm going to wear this to a St. Patrick's Day party coming up. So if you want to see how I made this shirt that I'm wearing, just stick around and we're going to get right into it. So here is the vinyl that I chose. It is a gorgeous light green heat transfer vinyl by Caesar. I got this at Michael's. So moving into design space, I already have just two shamrocks that I like the design of and picked out already. I just flipped one around so that way they're both facing opposite directions. And I'm just going to resize them to be about 5.5 inches tall. And we're going to go up to make. And as always, the most important tip when working with heat transfer vinyl is to make sure that you mirror your design. So we're going to go over on the left where it says mirror and click on that button and make sure that it's green. And now we're going to click continue. And we just have to choose the correct material, so I'm going to click on Browse All Materials and scroll down until I get to the iron-on section and click Glitter Iron-On, and I'm leaving it at default pressure. So now I just have to cut out a piece of vinyl that's going to be big enough for my design. So I'm going to want to cut it about 6 inches tall to make sure that my design has enough room and it's not going to be cut off. And then as always when working with heat transfer vinyl, you're applying it shiny side down onto your mat. And using your brayer tool is the best way to get it to stick on the mat, especially when you're working with large sheets of vinyl like this. And now I'm just loading my mat into my Cricut and pressing cut. Once my Cricut is done cutting, I'm just going to take my weeding tool and gently pull on one of the corners of my design to make sure that it is cut all the way through. Otherwise, I would just have to recut it. But it is cut all the way through, so now I can just unload my mat. And next, I'm flipping my mat upside down and removing the vinyl from my mat. And then again, I'm taking my weeding tool and I am weeding all the excess vinyl that I don't need. So before I get into actually using the heat press, I'm just kind of measuring about where my designs are going to be placed on my shirt, just to make sure that I like the size and it's going to look okay once I put the shirt on. Before you start using any heat, you always want to make sure that you are checking the material of your blank, because every shirt is different and made with different materials and you will need different heat settings. So the shirt that I have right now is a blend of polyester and spandex. So we're just going to keep that in mind as we open up the CRICUT Heat app. So now that I'm in the CRICUT Heat app, I'm going to start a new project and I'm going to choose the material that I need. They didn't have the option to choose from a blend of polyester and spandex. I don't even think there was spandex on the list. So I'm just going to go with the next best option and choose polyester. And I'm sending these settings to my heat press, and it's going to heat up. While my heat press is heating up, I'm just going to place my CRICUT heat protector mat onto my desk because I don't want to burn anything. And I'm just placing my shirt directly on top of that. And then once my heat press is all ready to go, I'm going to apply a sheet of parchment paper, or you could use a Teflon sheet, just right over top of my shirt, and preheat my shirt for 5 seconds at 330 degrees Fahrenheit. And once that is preheated, I'm removing the parchment paper and placing my vinyl directly onto the shirt, making sure that I just line it up with however I want it to look in the end. Once I'm happy with the placement, I'm applying the parchment paper back on top of the vinyl. It's just going to help protect your vinyl and your shirt to make sure that the vinyl doesn't melt and your shirt doesn't get ruined. And then I'm applying heat again for 30 seconds at 330 degrees Fahrenheit. And just make sure that you are applying pressure as well as the heat to make sure that your vinyl gets fully activated and adheres to your shirt. And then last step, you're going to let the vinyl cool completely and peel off the plastic. Then once the plastic is all peeled off, your shirt is done and ready to go. I think this design is really adorable. I've gotten quite a few compliments on it already, so I can't wait to wear it to the party. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want to see more crafting content from me, just subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell so you get notified when I post a new video. And if you want to follow me on other socials, everything is linked in the description below. And I'll see you in the next one.